Okay, so write that down. Y equals 2x plus 1, and x equals negative 1. And then draw yourself a little grid, an XY grid. So first you're going to solve for y, but this one's already solved for y, so they already did that for you, okay? Then you're going to graph the lines on your graph. So we're going to start by graphing y equals 2x plus 1. So Trifina, what do I graph first for y equals 2x plus 1? The 1, which is the y-intercept. Okay, good. And Jack, what's the slope? Over. Okay, so both positive. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Or you can go negative, negative. Okay, and graph a line. You're going to want to make them straight on your notes. It's okay if you don't, but whoa, whoa. All right. So make them straight lines because we want to find exactly where they cross, okay? And then we have x equals negative 1. So make a note that you cannot graph those on your calculator. Your calculator can only graph y equals. So if you get one of these, you cannot use your calculator, okay? So we got to graph x equals negative 1. So that would be, it cuts through the x-axis at negative 1. So we've got our vertical line that cuts through the x-axis at negative 1. So the solution point is, what's the creative pen? Ooh, that's actually not the solution point. Here we go. I know, where do you get the smiley faces? Oh, right here. Boom. All right. Yay, that's where it crosses. What coordinate point is that, you guys? Good. Negative 1, negative 1. Kind of hard to read, huh? Ooh.
I want to see you try that.
Spray paint. Okay, so let's try another one where it's not like set up as nicely. So we actually need to solve for y. What I would do, you guys, is write these down side by side because you're always going to be solving for y. So I'm going to write down like this one. Right here. Okay, so 2x plus 3y equals 9. And the other one, 3x minus 2y equals negative 4. And we're going to isolate the y, or else you can't graph. Your graphing calculator, you also always have to have y by itself in order to plug it into your graphing calculator. So the first step is always to move the x part over. So on both of these, I moved the 2x over and got negative 2x. And I moved the 3x over and got negative 3x. Okay, so they were positive. When they went to the other side, they go negative. And then our final step, so I divided by 3 on that one, and I divided by negative 2 on that one for you. Okay, this is the magic little point right here where they cross. Yay, magic point where they cross. So this point is very difficult to tell what it is, right? I'm like, I don't know, a half-ish, 2 point something, okay? So the only way to do this would be your calculator to get an exact answer. You could probably do substitution or elimination and get a fraction, but that would be not fun. So this is going to be more fun. All right, so you guys take out your calculator. All right, you guys, so for the inspires. Okay, so first thing you want to do is go to the home screen. Oh, hold on. What are you doing? Okay, there we go, home screen. And then you go to graph. Okay, you want to graph it, so we're going to click on graph. And we're going to clear out whatever's already in there. Okay, so go to menu, and if anything is on there, menu right here. And then it said actions, and I right-clicked. And then I'm down-clicking where it says delete all. Press enter. Are you sure you want to delete everything? Yes, I do. Okay, so that clears your screen. Does everyone have clear screens? Okay, so to get f of x, which means y, what we're going to click on is tab. That would be this button right here on the Inspire. So click tab, and you should have f of x. now go to tab. All right, everyone have f of x showing up. Okay, now we're going to enter our two equations. So if anyone wrote those down. So I've got negative 2/3 x plus 3, okay? I like to use the little fraction button, which is above the divide sign. So if you press Control divide, you get the fraction button. And the negative sign is here. So negative 2 and then down 3. Right arrow key to get out of the fraction, and then you press the x that's at the bottom of the calculator, and then plus 3. Thanks, guys. That would have messed me up. So I just go delete that. All right, and then press enter, and you get a line like this. Okay, so now let's enter the second line in. So you guys press tab again, and we're going to enter the second line in, which was 3/2 x plus 2. So go to Control divide again, and we've got 3/2, right arrow key, x plus 2. Press enter, and you get another line. Okay? Everybody got it? Raise your hand if you do not have two lines graphed. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go to Menu and scroll down to Analyze Graph. Oh my gosh. Okay, Analyze Graph. Right arrow key, and then the down arrow key goes to Intersection. That's what we're finding, the intersection between the two lines. Press Enter. Okay. You're going to use your finger like a mouse right here on this thing. Okay? All right? And what you want to do is you have to start left of the point. So use your finger and lightly, like boop, 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 and then press down. And that means you're on the left of it. Okay? And then you're going to like arrow across lightly. Don't press. And then press. So it'll be like right arrow, boop. Okay? And you get that. But how many of you guys don't have all those decimal point? If you don't have at least 4, then you have a problem. First, let's just make sure everyone got a point. Okay, you got a point, you're good. Okay, we got points. Raise your hand if you don't have a point. So you have to press enter, scroll across, press enter.
0.462, 2.69.
You got your lines wrong. Negative 2/3, 3/2 x plus 3. 3/2 x plus 2.
Right.
Yeah, except for we need more decimal points, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. I just want to make sure you have a point. Yeah. Okay, so now what you guys are going to do to get more decimal points, go to Menu. At the bottom, it says Settings. So I'm in the graph screen. I press Menu, and then go to Settings, and you're going to change your float to like 5. I have mine at 9. That's a little excessive, but whatever you want, just so you get at least the 3. You got to be able to round to 3, so you need 4 decimal places so you can see 3. So I would put on like float 4 or float 5, so that your calculator can show all those lovely things. Okay?